see, dude, the Leafs finally outshoot their opponent and they lose. I'm starting to think Randy Carlyle knows what he's talking about. Are you just gonna get hammered? Get me a toaster. Magic Angel Robot from Winnipeg.
What the hell are you talking about?
This team is ruining my life. Leafs lose 3-1 to the Minnesota Wild. Leafs are playing back-to-backs. Again, seems like every game is a back-to-back, so I'll make this one short. Talking just a little bit about the game and then obviously Phil Kessel's little meltdown at the end that kind of cost the Leafs. First of all, hey, the Leafs outshot someone and lost. You know what it is? I don't want to fault the Leafs' effort in this game. I actually thought they looked good. And this is a game where I thought they would look quite bad because they're now down Lupul, Kadri, and Holland. One of the Leafs' biggest strengths this season has been that basically all the forwards are contributing. Well, that's pretty much a line. They lost a line. So the fact they even got 35 shots, even though only one of them went in, that's kind of impressive. Two, I think the forwards on the Leafs, and you know what? A lot of teams around the NHL need to start taking more grief for how their team plays defensively. Because on the first and second goal, Polak got caught kind of high up, and I'm like, damn Roman Polak! But then I watch it again, and I watch it again, and I watch it again, and I'm like, what is everyone else doing? Whether they're dogging it because they're at the end of their shift, or they're just completely complacent when it comes to defense, the forwards are not doing their part. And I'm pretty sure on the first and second Minnesota goal, Riley was the lone guy back. And you look and go, well, Riley was on the ice for 2 goals. But defense and defending. And you go, well, you know, the Leafs score a lot, so that's what the forwards do. Let's pause and examine that for a second. In 39 games played, the Leafs lead the entire NHL in goals per game with 3.23. But please, actually, look me in the eye, look yourself in the mirror and say the Toronto Maple Leafs are the best offensive team in the NHL. Really? The Leafs are better offensively than the Chicago Blackhawks. Really? The Leafs are better offensively than the Tampa Bay Lightning. Pittsburgh, St. Louis. They're first in goals for, 25th in goals against. This isn't the best group, it's a flawed group, and now they're injured. This could get hairy. So, Phil Kessel. So I'm going to try to look at this from both sides, but here are the facts. There was just over 4 minutes left in the game when the slash was late. The Leafs had a little under 30 seconds left in their 5-on-4 man advantage. The game is in Minnesota. Was it a slash? Yes, it was. But it would have put the home team, who was winning, on a 5-on-3 penalty kill. You know what? Most refs aren't going to call that. And here's where I almost don't blame refs. They are literally making it up. I mean, there are rules, but it's up to everyone to interpret the rules on their own in real time. And if they miss this call, I can forgive it. If they didn't get the proper angle and they were like, well, I didn't quite see what happened, I can forgive that. But if they saw it with their eyes that are in their face connected to their brain, that's garbage! It was late in the game. You didn't want to put the home team down 2 men. I get it. So Phil Kessel had every right to be upset. And someone tweeted me, they go, Phil Kessel's so selfish because his hand was hurt and that's why he was yelling at the refs. Okay, so by you saying that, that means you honestly think Kessel would have continued yelling if they called the penalty because his anger was in the pain and not the lack of punishment for it. No, the video's not stuck. I'm just waiting for you to realize that doesn't make sense. It was a slash. It should have been called a slash. That's it. Now, here's the other end of it. Phil! Give your friggin' head a shake, bud. The refs missed a call and it hurt the team's chances of winning the game. I get that. But you got 3 strikes. You give the one ref abuse. Okay, you shouldn't have done that, but whatever, you're pissed off, and that happens all the time. You give the second ref abuse? Alright, they allowed it because it's late in the game, but you do it again, you're gonna get it. You scream at the third ref? Penalty, smart guy, you're out. So here are the 2 options there, Phil. You're either selfish because you didn't care that that would happen, or you're stupid and didn't know that would happen. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out which one's worse. Use it! So again, the ref's mistake was missing the slash. Kessel's mistake was 3 strikes. He had 3 chances, guys. The referee's mistake on this play was not calling the slash. Last night I tweeted that it was also the unsportsmanlike penalty. You know what? Because it was in the moment and I was upset. I don't think that's the case. I think the refs should have called this penalty and Phil Kessel made a bonehead move. And now hopefully they have a bounce back game in Winnipeg. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. And Steve Dangle hates Phil Kessel and loves refs. #.